Okay, Josh, what's your artist name?
J-Durham.
Okay, so you changed your name, right?
Yeah.
Why
Well,
did,
I changed it, but it's my actual name.
yeah. And why did you change your name?
Because I wanted to be on a high frequency. I felt like my old name had low vibrations, and I wanted to raise that frequency and get out of that old low frequency and just, into something better.
So when I look at your life, I see different experiences or kind of dots, points that lead to this song that we're doing today, which is really, it's high vibe, it's different words, it's different than anything we've actually heard before. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
And there was one experience you told me about that most probably did lead to your personal growth, also your growth in music and your change of mind when it comes to just more consciousness when it comes to writing lyrics and what you put out into the world. Can you tell us about that story?
One of the attorneys I had when I was going through a difficult time in my life, we was having a discussion, and it was a life-changing experience, because after I got out the situation of where I was at, my attorney had asked me, or one of my attorneys had asked me, so he was like, so what are you planning to do now that you're coming home, or now that you're, about to be back in the free world? So after we talked for a minute, I was just like, I probably would do like, some music. I was joking. I was like, I'll probably do some different type of music. Maybe I'll make music for veterans, and might make gospel music, or I might do some country music or something. And I was just kind of joking, like in a playful way. And he looked at his other friend. He was like, his assistant attorney, and he was like, nah, we want you to give us some more of that street shit, that grimy, that gangster shit. And I was like, why you want me to, give you that? He was just like, because if you give us that grimy gangster stuff, you're gonna influence other people to be in the same situation that you were in. And that makes us rich, that makes us successful, so we can pay our bills and pay our mortgages, take care of our wife, and send our kids to private schools. And I kind of looked at it and I was like, but then when I left, it kind of reflected on me the influence that I had on other people with the music I was making. So, and I was just like, I want to change that. I don't want to influence people to do things to be in the situation that I was in, because I feel like I'm attracting bad karma. And if I don't enlighten people in the right way, it's like a lot of trauma out here. A lot of people are not healing. So if I influence people to self-destruct, it's like I'm carrying that luggage. And people should have a chance out here in life, And this life we living in, it's a monster, it's a beast that we're feeding, And we can't feed that negativity, because it self-destructs us and we fail. So just want to influence people in a better way.
Yeah, so I've really witnessed you really thinking about the high frequency, like with whatever you do, you dress differently, you're trying to think differently, but we all know it's hard to break those patterns that we grew up in and that maybe followed, like that were passed on from generation to generation. But I do feel like with this song, we're creating something that's exactly your intention, and it's breaking you off from all that past trauma, whatever it was,
Yeah. And some things are still embedded in me in our wiring system, where it's not gonna happen overnight, and it's like, it takes time. But one step at a time towards change and doing better, we can influence the world and we can save somebody's life.
And yeah, you're totally right. It's a journey. But I think what's also very important is that we become aware. We can slip, we can say, we can do, but then immediately becoming aware and checking ourselves before we wreck ourselves.
Most certainly. Most certainly.
And I think that's one of the key factors of growth.
That's it, And, we make mistakes in life, You just gotta Just like when you fall down, you gotta get back up and strive harder to just do better, you know? We're gonna make mistakes, but every time we get up again, we just gotta do better, you know? And like they say, it's like real bosses know how to take losses and still bounce back.
Yeah, the one who wins is the one who just got up one more time.
Exactly. It's not the problems you come across, it's how you get through them.
Thank you. See you later.